KNEL TV and KNEL Radio AM 1490, the mighty 1490. I'm Rudy Rule. I'm here today with Coach Jaron Roberts, the coach of the Brady Bulldogs. Coach, you had a big win Friday. Tell us a little bit about it.
Our kids came out and started fast in the first half against Eastland. Was proud of us that we came out and started well in all three phases of the game, offense, defense, and kicking game. We got a good lead there at halftime, and then was very proud of them for coming out in the second half and starting fast again. We outscored them 28-0 there in the first part of the third quarter. Then they got a score there at the end of the third quarter, and so thought we played really well in all three phases of the game. And we still haven't put our best football game out there by any means, but I think we're playing better and better every week.
You sure are, and it was a very impressive game. A lot of yardage on the ground. Is that your focus going into this Friday?
I think we've said this before, but it all starts for us up front, with the offense and defensive line. And, I believe at the 2A and 3A level, most of the time, if you win the turnover battle and you run the ball better than your opponent, and you play well defensively and don't give up a lot of big plays, it's going to give you a good recipe to have a shot to win a lot of football games. And so that's definitely our identity. Our passing game opened up some easy. We got an easy play action pass for a touchdown the other night, and so it even helps your passing game as well. It helps your defense out when you need to grind out a clock and shorten a game. When you get a lead, you can. And so we need to come out and continue to outrush our opponents and really set the tone up front on the offensive and defensive line.
So this Friday you're on the road, you're going to Early. What do you expect to see there?
I think it's going to be a heck of a ball game, Rudy. Early's 2-0 in district. We're 2-0 in district. We're the only two remaining undefeated teams right now in the district. And so, it's the same approach for us. We're trying to go 1-0 this week. And, if we go 1-0 this week, we'll be sitting at the top of the district with 2 weeks to go. And so we like where we're at. We're healthy. Early is playing some really good football right now. This is going to be a heck of a test. It's going to be a fun game. Hope all the Bulldog fans can come over that are able to come over and cheer on the Dogs. And we're looking forward to a big challenge on Friday night.
How is Sean Jacoby?
Sean's doing well. He's a leader of this football team. He's our leader on offense at quarterback. He plays in the secondary. He communicates everything on the back end. He's a part of our kicking game as well. Benji's coming back and healthy, but Sean's still a big part of our kicking game and is our punter. And so, he's got his fingerprints over every part of the game that we do. And so he's a leader, and the guys look to him as a leader, and we're extremely proud of what he's doing for us right now.
How about Ashton Taylor?
Ashton Taylor's, he's the guy that's going to go get you those tough yards. Offensive line opens up a hole. And even when it's a small hole, it seems like right now he's managing to go get 3, 4, 5 yards tough. And so been proud of him, proud of all these seniors. A lot of them have played 3 years of varsity football. The ones that haven't, a lot of them have played 2 years of varsity football now. And they're excited about this. This is where they wanted to be. They wanted to be in this position to play in the top part of the district and have a shot to play, the most important games of the year at the end of the season, and we're healthy, and so we're really thankful. We're really blessed to be where we're at, and we're excited.
So you had very few penalties Friday. How do you manage that?
It's something that we emphasize in practice every single day, in every drill that we do, every rep that we do, and there's penalties are still going to be part of the game, but I think our kids have done a really good job studying the game plans, knowing what opponents are trying to do. And I think also when you do that and you have a good week of practice and you practice at game speed as much as you can, I'm a firm believer that usually helps you limit your penalties and limit your turnovers and limit your mistakes. And so our kids have really done a really good job in the last 3 or 4 weeks of upping the speed in practice. Our coaches have done a good job of preparing our kids with what they're going to see offensively, defensively, and special teams. And I think, between our coaches and our players, and that's helping us play a lot more clean football games.
Well, Coach, all your fans appreciate you. For KNEL TV and the mighty 1490, I'm Rudy Rule with Jaron Roberts.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.